Welcome back to another episode of Mouth Minutes. You done found yourself right in it. We don't really give a damn about the chivalry. We just trying to keep away from the cavities and the negativities and the 1-2s, and don't forget the 3s and the ups and the downs and the smiles, not the frowns. We don't really give a damn if it's going up, it's going down. I'm telling you right now, you done found yourself right in it, like the chair of a white dentist. Right here at Mouth Minutes. Right here at Mouth Minutes. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I'm Lee Brody, and this is Mouth Minutes. As always, we welcome you with open arms to another episode of Mouth Minutes. We do thank you for supporting us on all platforms. We are tuned in, and we are trying to keep our ears to the street to figure out what makes your heart beat. So with that said alone, thank you for streaming us on all platforms, whether if it's Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Amazon Music, or any other platforms. We had the opportunity to stumble across a beautiful place in Greenville, North Carolina. As we get to Greenville, North Carolina, we are driving down the road. We see a couple of different things. Look to the right, and what do we see? The farmer's market. Not just any farmer's market, but the Leroy James Farmer's Market. And it was a heck of an experience. So take this walk with us, if you will, through the Leroy James Farmer's Market. I'm Lee Brody, and we are here in Greenville, North Carolina at the Leroy James Farmer's Market. And it is a beautiful scene. We have everybody out. They're out here working. They're out here eating, picking, doing everything they can. And right now, I'm standing here speaking with
Emily.
And Emily, your business. What is your business all about? I see you have tasty treats. They look really good out here and delicious.
So yeah, I right now I'm freelance, but I'm in the midst of building a kitchen and having like a brick and mortar. But my business is called Sweet Violets and the Heart Bakers. And basically we do biscuits, breads, pies, cakes, donuts.
So what got you just involved in the business, and how long have you been doing this for?
So I've been baking and cooking for a long time. In 2023, I did win the Best Pastry Chef of the Year in North Carolina. Humble brag. And now I'm a judge every year. So I'm judging the NCRLA Chef Showdown this year. So it's been cool. But, I think I just always baked with my mom and my grandma. And I thought that was special to me. And as an adult, I've just been in kitchens my entire life, or my entire adult life as a job. And I was kind of like a line cook and like a sous chef and stuff. After I had a kid, I was like, those hours don't work for me anymore. So yeah, I gotta start baking. I gotta get up early, and I kind of switched over. And then I realized like, it's so much better on this side. Right. And I just like it. I like the freedom. I mean, baking is harder than cooking because there's more rules, but I definitely still break the rules. And like, I am not a French trained, cook, patissier, whatever, I do my own thing. I make my own rules, and a lot of times it works. Sometimes it doesn't. And that's when you learn and you grow. But that's the fun part is, just trying to figure out what won't work. Like this week I did sangria sourdough. So instead of water, I did white wine and peach and lime, So it's like, I don't know, I try to have fun with it. And yeah, it's like an art form, and it's an expression, and it's what I love to do. And, it's what I want to do for the rest of my life. So yeah.
Yeah, we love that. So out of everything that you bake, what is like the one go-to that's like satisfying to you yourself?
Okay, so right now I do this salted caramel chocolate torte. So it's like a layer of fudgy, like espresso torte, and then it's like a thick layer of this brown butter salted caramel. And just toffee bits on top. And like it's kind of simple, but it's like nostalgic, and it's just like one of my favorite, because like I'm a big chocolate caramel girl, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's just been my favorite right now. So, and my friend did like a little review on it on Instagram too. Like she's like, I want to snort it. It's so good.
Okay. Hey, well, that sounds awesome. So, one last thing. Do you have any platforms, or like let the Mouth Minutes family know how we can actually support you and find you?
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram as Sweet Sweet Violets and TikTok at Sweet Sweet Violets right now. So,
well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mouth Minutes. I'm Lee Brody, and I'm here with
Troy Mitch.
Troy. You are out here right now at the Leroy James Farmers Market. This your first time here?
Nah, this is my second time.
Second time? Okay, so you're back again. So what is it that brought you back?
Well, I like the wine selections, the original food. I like to try like different desserts and things of that nature. I like the vegetables and things of that nature.
Like that fresh feel.
Yeah.
That fresh feel.
Real.
That real, right?
Untampered with.
Right. Speaking of untampered with, are you doing any type of growing yourself, or you just kind of come out to the farmer's market?
I just come out to the markets and see what's going on, yeah.
So are there any platforms or any ways that our audience can find you and show you some support, or any businesses you got going on there?
Yeah, I have a nonprofit organization called the Associates, the organization. But you can look it up, the Associates, the organization, and we help with homeless and younger youth.
We do appreciate you talking to us. This is Mouth Minutes. I'm Lee Brody, and we are out here at the Leroy James Farmers Market, and I'm speaking with
Adam Sanderson from Tilted Cap Mushrooms.
Okay, Adam Sanderson. Now, he has some lovely mushrooms out here, guys. I'm talking about the blue oyster mushrooms, a little bit of everything. So what got you involved in this in the first place, Adam?
I've been in food production for my whole career, for roughly 20 years, and I wanted a business I could start on my own, and something that the local community could appreciate.
And how long have you been involved in this business itself?
Just a couple of years. It's a new business for me. I love it.
So how is it working? Because a lot of people that I run across, they always want to start their own business, but they find that it's, I guess, a little bit of fear as well involved in it. But what is it that motivated you just to get out there and do it instead of just taking the time to work for somebody else?
I had a career where I sat behind a desk and did meetings and PowerPoint presentations, and I did not enjoy it at all. And I simply had to find something that I could use my hands on, and that I could interact with the local community and provide something that's good for people, it's healthy, it has medicinal benefits, and I love doing.
So out of all the mushrooms that you've come across, what is your favorite?
So here I have a black pearl mushroom, which is actually a hybrid between two different kinds of oyster mushrooms. It's fantastic. I recommend it to anybody. I sell here at the local Leroy James Farmers Market every Saturday in Greenville. I also sell to local restaurants all around Eastern Carolina. And I'm hoping to get in some local storefronts too soon.
Okay. And last question, do you have any specific platforms, social media, or anything that you want to shout out where the Mouth Minutes family can follow you and support you?
Yeah, for sure. I do most of my posting on Facebook at Tilted Cat Mushrooms.
I'm Lee Brody, and this is Mouth Minutes. I'm Lee Brody, and we are here at the Leroy James Farmers Market, and I'm here speaking with
Jerry Smith.
Mr. Jerry Smith. Word on the street, or let me say word on the farm, is you are the best around. At 88 doing it. What is it that motivates you to continue to do exactly what you do?
My baby daughter.
Baby daughter? Okay, baby daughter. Hey, speaking of that, so let's hop to baby daughter. Baby daughter, what's your name?
Cassandra Smith.
Cassandra. So, Cassandra, what is it that motivates you to push your daddy to keep doing what he's doing?
I guess, like I said, growing up on the farm from small on up to, and I went to school at North Carolina A&T and studied agriculture, agribusiness. Okay. So I done had a little touch of all of it. So
okay, Aggie Pride. I'm glad I had that backwards, so we ain't got to fuss and fight, you know. But definitely Aggie Pride. Shout out to the Eagles, Bull City. Yeah. So what is it that really just? I know your father kind of got you involved. What made you want to stick with it? Because a lot of times when we come up, we have family members, just like passing down homes. Sometimes you have people to pass down the homes. Daughter, son, sell it right away. You know what I'm saying? So what is it that made you want to stick with it versus venture out from it?
Well, I guess basically, like I said, growing up doing it, and then, like I say, studying it. So it keeps me motivated. It's a peace of mind, just getting out there in the garden and just growing and stuff, and just see my father growing it, and just talking with him. So it's just
Kept you motivated.
yeah, keep me motivated.
Okay. So we see you done rubbed off for sure. So what is it that even got you started years ago?
My father,
Okay.
he was a farmer.
Okay.
I went in the military, got out,
Okay.
and come right back to the farm.
Right back to it.
Yeah.
So they just kept calling you, huh?
Yeah, just kept calling me. I just let it get out there.
Okay. So as a grower myself, not quite a farmer, but I definitely would love to get that one at one point. But what is it that's your toughest thing to actually, or that you found that is your toughest thing to grow and actually reap some benefit or harvest from?
Well, most any vegetables,
Yeah.
I grow them, like to grow them. I like to see them grow.
So the veggies are usually the easiest you feel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let it grow them and let it eat them.
Okay. So one last thing I gotta ask you, what can I get some tricks? Like my grandfather told me, if I'm sowing watermelon seeds, for example, put just like a scoop of sugar in the soil, then put it down and cover it up. He said it's like it makes it sweeter. So you have any tricks of the trade that you want to share?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Okay.
You put some eggshell.
Oh, eggshell and the tomatoes.
Right,
In the
crumb them up and put them in the soil. Put a little bit of soda in there.
Oh wow.
That make them sweet. Make them grow.
Yeah, I never.
Keep insects out of them.
Yeah, I never even thought of that, but we're very grateful. So I see you over here too. I gotta get you. So what is your name?
My name is Kaija Morning.
Okay, and how do you fall into the family farm?
I am a cousin of the family.
Hey, cousin. Hey. So, cousin, what is it that brings you out and wants you to, be involved with the family as well in the business?
Well, I'm a medical student here in Greenville. So I come out here every Saturday just to sit with my family and talk to them, because growing up in Blunt's Creek, we didn't see a lot of African Americans doing things like this. So, even still, coming to Greenville, you don't see a lot of African Americans doing stuff like this. So I just like to show my support and come out and visit with my family.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So obviously it's a lot of love in this family. Okay, well, we're going to close with you. Is there anything that you would like to say? We're speaking of family. You've been around, a lot about family. Started a family, still around with the family. Is there anything that you would like to say specifically to people who are listening who would like to get more involved with family or start their own family? Any tricks of the trade in that?
No, just come out here to see us.
Thanks once again for tuning in, and for all those we had the opportunity to speak with, and for all those we did not have the opportunity to speak with, but were inquisitive, were able to kind of shout themselves out, so to speak, and also who took cards, business cards, traded business cards, and to those who are just simply out there trying to live better, trying to live healthier, trying to feed yourself, your family, and just take care of what means the most, and that's just the love of life. So shout out to yourselves, and give them some air horns. Give everybody some air horns right now. Clap your hands if you will. Yeah, just give them some. Yeah, because you just don't understand. You really mean the most. I'm Lee Brody, and this is Mouth Minutes.
Open wide with Mouth Minutes.
Hello everybody, how you doing? Hope you're having a nice day. Hey, it's your boy Say. We about to go down. I'm hungry. Alone. I'm all by myself and it's so peaceful. I'm gone down, down, down. Protected with my peace. I'm selective with the company I keep. I stay tucked like crease. That's why city talking when I pop it on the scene. Keep calm, but I'm geeked. I be so logical when I'm chopping on my piece. I got water crawl reef. Ain't nothing in my reach. I can see it in my jeans. I'm gone down, down, down. I'm peaceful. these. She say I'm stupid, doodle dumb, I say excellent, I agree. I always think before I speak, cause I ain't taking nothing back. If I say it, then I mean it. Very good, my genius. I be dipped when they see me, I'm popping out seamless. I'm so base, Charles Mingus. But we finna get out of pocket if you fuck with my piece, bitch. Hey.
I'm all by myself and it's so peaceful. Summer breeze, so peaceful. I'm all by myself and it's so peaceful.
Open wide with Mouth Minutes.